So here we are again. Here's our little sofa. It is a little bit uneven, maybe a little bit funny looking, but it'll work. We have got our little cushions that have been drying. I think it's, uh-oh, that's not good. A little too much glue there. Okay, I got it off. So these are the covers for the sofa cushions. And they have stuck to my clips just a little bit, but not too badly. We're gonna have to glue and clip them again to finish up, I think. And I'm afraid that, oops, that really didn't want to come off. I'm afraid I might have glued them on just a little bit too much because there's a lot. Okay, there we go. We can kind of loosen it up to give us space for the stuffing inside. We'll try that one too. Looks all right. And here's number 3. And here's our fourth cushion, our floral cushion. This is not for the sofa, but this is for the hanging chair that we're about to do. Is there space? There's not a lot of space inside here. So it might end up looking a little funny. I think if I do another project like this, I'm probably gonna sew the fabric pieces instead of gluing them because I think it would look a little bit nicer. But I guess I can loosen up this glue here anyway. There we go, okay. That's a little better. Let's set this aside. I have lots of clips in case we need them. So we have done all of these things here. Uh-oh. No, glue accident there. Sorry about that. Whoops. Okay, so now we've done this bit. And now it says to put the cotton in. I'm not sure exactly how much we'll use because we have 4 pillows to stuff and not a whole lot of stuffing, but let's start with the big one. Okay, that's a decent amount to start. Okay, I think this will be okay. Okay, stick the opening with glue by the same steps, it says. So we'll need to turn it inside out a little bit, or turn it in rather. So here we go, we're turning the sides in. That's cute. We'll set these aside to dry. And the last thing we need to do for the sofa is this step that I skipped because the back had not dried yet, and that is to attach the 4 legs. And I think this might be a little bit challenging, so we're gonna see. So we need to affix them again with glue, 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 glue. I'm just guessing where they should go. There's not really a guide for it. Hopefully they'll stand okay. Now I tried briefly to stick one on last time I was working on this, and it was not wanting to stay very well. So let's put this here for a few minutes and let it become firm. Okay, this is going to be the last thing that we do for the sofa, but while I'm waiting for my chance to stick those on, let's get out what we need for the hanging chair. So the hanging chair is going to be our next step in the project, and here's what we need. We need C21 2 3 centimeters. Okay, so C21 2 I think is the yellow string. This is A, B, and C. C21. Beige paper rope, length 77 centimeters, 2 pieces. Here we go. So the next thing I need, wait, what have I used already? I've used this brown leather cloth, definitely. I've used the white non-woven cloth. I've used the cotton, some. We have got the C23 golden long cylindrical bead, 4 pieces. That's what we're using for the sofa's legs. We have that out. Okay. We have used a 17, a 18, and a 19 wood. Okay, now it says A15. So what is A15? A15 wood cream color, 2 pieces. So here's the wood. These are these tiny little pieces here. So let's put those aside somewhere that we're not going to lose them. Come on. Not you, don't it? There we go. Here are my 2 very small A15s. Okay. Next we need to have, okay, so we have C21, A15, A13. A13 wood cream color. Okay, so there are 2 of these loop pieces, and they're about, they're quite similar to each other, but A13 does not have a loop at the top and A14 does. So we need A13, which is this one here. And we need A14, which is this one here. And we need A16, which is this one here, the little hoop, excuse me, cut. A16 is the little U-shaped piece. Okay. All right. For this chair, we're also going to need the lace fabric, which is C19 6, 2 pieces it says. So we'll look at C, C19 white lace decorative border, length 21 centimeters, one piece. We can find that in our fabric bag. There you go. Is it 21 centimeters? I don't know, let's see. 15. Yeah. Yep, looks like it. Close enough. I'm still practicing with centimeters. Okay. Hello, Iggy. My cat. I have two cats, and one of them is hanging out to my right, and one of them is hanging out to my left. And the dog is somewhere else. He's following my wife around right now. Okay. So we've got C19, A14, C20. I think C20 is that long piece? No, that's A21. What's C20? Aha, remember we had that white wire before and we didn't use quite all of it, so this is what we use the rest of it for. Where did I put it? Not here. Sandpaper on my fingernails, I didn't like that. I'll get the sandpaper out though, since we're gonna work with the wood pieces. Okay. So there's our white wire, C20. I think these are maybe just about firm enough to stick. Let's try. 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay, that wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. So we're going to put this aside to dry. And we are going to come back shortly with our next project, which is going to be the hanging chair. And I'll have to show you what the finished sofa looks like after everything is dry. So maybe when the whole room is finished, we can have a look at that. All right, I will be back soon and we'll build the hanging chair. The first thing we need is C21-3, 5 pieces at 3 centimeters each. So this is going to be this yellow paper twine. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that if you are interested in completing this kit, there will be an affiliate link to the Amazon page for this model underneath this video. So, all right, so 5 pieces at 3 centimeters each. 5 pieces at 3 centimeters each and 3 pieces at 5 centimeters each. And we're going to weave those together to make a little seat. Okay. So here is, I might make it slightly longer. I'm not sure how much I trust it. 1. 2. Guess I could do this. 3. Hey, Donut. Here's the dog. 4. Be careful with this twine. You can see it's kind of starting to unravel a little bit, so be gentle with it. 5. I guess it's raffia, isn't it? Okay, so here are 5 short pieces. And then we need 3 long pieces, of course. I think this might be a little tricky to stick together, actually. Here's 1. This is going to be a very tiny little chair. Let me measure again, just really quick to be sure. I keep wanting to double check because it's a lot smaller than I expect. Okay, 1. 2. 3. 'I'm not being very careful with... Oh, I only need 3. Glad I stopped. That makes me wonder what the rest of this cord is going to be for, though. We have a lot of it. Let's see. Oh, I see. This is going to cover the plant pot and the basket. So this is going to be a wrap that we'll use later. Is it for anything else? Oops. I'm ripping the instructions because I've gotten glue all over everything. And it has dried. Sorry about that. Okay, so we can put that away for now. So here we are. We have got our wooden pieces. We've got our lace and our wire. We don't have the pillow because the pillow is in the house drying, but we will get to the pillow soon. Okay, the first thing we have to do is we have to create the little net that is going to be the base of this seat. And the little net is created by attaching these 3 5-centimeter pieces of raffia to these 2 very small, very delicate pieces of wood. So I feel like this might be a little bit challenging, possibly a little bit frustrating. So please bear with me. I think I've got a little plastic bag that I happen to have here. I'm going to use this so I don't get glue all over my table. Let's go ahead and get the glue on there and let it kind of sit for a minute. Wait a second. So it looks like this is basically square, so I don't think it really matters what side you glue on. I'm choosing to glue on the side that for some reason has a dot of ink on it. Okay. 1 on each end, 1 in the middle. I guess I could use the tweezers that I keep forgetting I have. My wife keeps reminding me. Okay. Oh, no. I am not left-handed. Okay. I think that while I'm waiting for this to firm up, I might work on the carpet. It looks like the carpet's pretty simple. Yeah, the carpet should be easy. All we have to do, let's move this out of the way. So we take out this gray and white striped fabric here. It says pull out the lines from 4 sides as photo shown. So we're just going to fray the fabric a little bit and create a kind of fringe effect. And we have got a little rug. Pretty simple. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave mine like this. You could do a little more fringe on yours if you wanted to. It's okay. We'll put that inside of the house. And the way it goes. Let's put this in the trash. Okay. Glue, what are you doing? So we have one piece of string. It's sticking on pretty well. Two pieces of string. Oh, you're supposed to make the net first. I didn't do that. Oh well. So you're supposed to stick the bits of string together and then attach it to the wood, and I have not done that. So we'll see if that turns out to be a mistake or not. I can see already that I did not get that quite in the middle though. Maybe I can slide it over. Yeah, okay. Good enough. I kind of wish I'd put on a little more glue there though. Okay. I guess I could use this wire as like a little brush. So I'm gonna put a dot here. Let's start in the middle. And a dot right here. And a dot right here. Okay. Now it does not, the ends are not going to be even with the sides. You can see that the ends of the short pieces will overlap by quite a lot. I think that's how it's supposed to be, because they are supposed to go onto the wooden pieces where we're going to glue the ends there. So they're relying a lot on the strength of their glue, I will tell you that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna put one. I don't know about this. It definitely said, wait a minute. Oh no! It didn't say 3 centimeters, it said 2.3 centimeters, and it didn't say 5 centimeters. It said 6.5 centimeters. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake. That's not good. I don't know if I have enough string to do this again though. That's too bad. Really. Okay, I misread the measurements. Okay, so these, I cut them at 5 centimeters, but they're supposed to be 6.5 centimeters. I read it as C21-6, 5 centimeters. My eyes are not super good, unfortunately. Okay, so that was entirely my fault. Beware. So what would it get me if I used this on my seat? I guess, I don't know. I think it would still work okay. You know what though? I think I'm still just gonna do it. Rather than make the whole thing over again, I think I'm just gonna use what I have. Okay, so let that be a warning to you. Oh no. Okay, so read the measurements carefully while you're doing this, guys. Okay. So 1. Okay, so just picked up a razor blade with my fingers. I'm very smart. Okay. So here's our seat frame. I don't think that looks too bad, actually. I think it's supposed to come up a little higher on the side, but it's not the worst. So let's make a little mark, maybe right there. That's kind of a big mark, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little dot of glue right there. And another one right there. Let's wait for that to get tacky. Let's go ahead and cut our lace. I'm gonna read the instructions a little more carefully this time. So C19, 6.5 centimeters, 2 pieces, not 5 centimeters, 6.5 centimeters. Here we go. 6.5. And on the other side too. You hear the dog running in and out with his chicken. All right, here are my 2 pieces from C19. It says to paste C19 on both sides of A14 as shown in the figure. Okay, so I do need to get that onto the, oh, I see. So actually I have to trim this down a little bit. I've got to taper it. So we want to taper it into 4.9 centimeters. That's very specific. Let's try and see, can we get this into place? Are you gonna stick? It does not want to. It's not gonna like this. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you can hear on camera, but my upstairs neighbor is singing. We have an opera singer. She's a soprano living in the flat upstairs, and she practices most days. Okay, so these 2 pieces are definitely supposed to join. And I think I'm gonna have to bring out the clothespins again to get this to adhere. No, it is not sitting. Okay, so the lace we're not attaching until after we have attached this bit. A16. I actually cannot tell. Okay, so A16 is supposed to attach to A14 somehow. And let's just see where that's supposed to fit. Right in there, maybe? Okay. It's not very elegant. We're just going to use lots of glue and hope it works. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Definitely not the best either. I think that this is going to be the time where we set this aside, let it dry, hope for the best, and come back to work on it a little bit later and see what we can do. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. We'll come back when it's dry and see what we can make of it.